Welcome to the Explainer. So, we're all hearing about the incredible potential of AI, right? But the big question that keeps coming up is, how do you actually turn all that potential into a real, measurable payoff for your business? Today, we're going to break down a really clear framework for doing just that, using a connected ecosystem of tools.
Okay, let's just start with this one simple but really powerful question. Think about it for a second. All those hours your team spends copying and pasting data, summarizing long reports, triaging emails. What if you could just get all that time back? Free them up for the work that requires real human creativity and strategy. Well, that's the core promise of AI automation, and we're going to unpack exactly how to get there.
I think we all feel this. It's just a reality of modern life. Our work is scattered across, a dozen different apps? You've got sales data over in Salesforce, your project tasks are sitting in Jira, and all that company knowledge is locked away in Confluence. This constant app switching, it just creates so much friction and wastes an enormous amount of time on low-value manual work.
And this isn't just, a minor annoyance. This is a serious problem. It's what we're going to call the modern work bottleneck.
So, how do we break through this bottleneck? Well, it all starts with having the right tools. Let's take a look at the essential AI building blocks that can help. First up, we've got Gemini. This is your core AI assistant, and its real power is that it's built right into the Google Workspace apps you already use every single day. We're talking about summarizing a 20-email-long chain with one click, or drafting a professional reply in seconds, or even turning your messy meeting notes into a perfectly structured report. Next up is NotebookLM. Now, think of this thing as your personal research analyst. You literally just feed it your specific documents, reports, presentations, even links to YouTube videos, and it becomes an expert on your information. And because it's grounded only in your sources, its answers are super reliable. You don't have to worry about it making stuff up. It can even create an audio podcast summarizing all your material for you. How cool is that?
And for the more advanced use cases, there's AI Studio. Think of this as a professional-grade sandbox where you can build more complex, custom solutions. You can experiment with media generation, get real-time coaching for a presentation just by sharing your screen, or even build a simple app with no code at all. But here's the thing. These individual tools are really just the start. They become exponentially more powerful when you start connecting them across your entire digital workplace.
What we're talking about here is a really fundamental shift. We're moving from a world of siloed data, where all your information is trapped inside different apps, to a world of integrated data. And this is where AI can access and act on information from literally anywhere in your organization, creating a single source of truth.
And this isn't just a theory, right? This is made possible through native connectors to the platforms your teams live in every day. So just picture this. You ask a single question, and you get an answer that pulls live data from your sales pipeline in Salesforce, your engineering tickets in Jira, and your support issues in ServiceNow all at once.
So all this connected data, that's the fuel. It's the fuel for the ultimate goal here, which is building a real automation engine. We're moving beyond just answering questions to actually getting work done.
Now, the heart of this engine is a platform called Agentspace. The best way to think of it is like an AI conductor for your whole business. It's this central hub where you can design and deploy custom AI agents. These are specialized bots that are trained to perform specific repetitive tasks across multiple applications.
And this brings us to a really crucial concept called agent chaining. Instead of just one agent doing one thing, you're basically creating an AI assembly line. So, for example, like you see here, a data agent might pull the latest financial figures. Then it passes them to a compliance agent to check against regulations. That agent hands it off to a reporting agent to draft a summary, and finally, a communication agent emails that summary to all the right people. A task that used to take days now becomes a minutes-long, totally automated workflow.
Okay, so this automation stuff is amazing, right? But it means absolutely nothing without a clear return on investment. So how does an AI assembly line like that translate into a tangible, measurable payoff for your business?
Well, the value is measured in a few key ways. There's the obvious one, the time saved and the direct cost reduction that comes from that. But you also get these huge gains in quality because automation just reduces human error. And honestly, don't underestimate the boost in employee satisfaction when you free your team from that soul-crushing repetitive work.
And you can actually calculate this benefit. It's not some fuzzy concept. You can use a surprisingly simple formula. You just take the total hours saved per year on a workflow and multiply it by your average hourly employee cost.
That one number gives you a really powerful business case for automating your first process.
And when you see it visually, the impact is just stunning. As this chart shows, you're not just trimming a few hours here and there. You are fundamentally reallocating your team's most valuable resource, their time, away from those manual tasks and toward high-impact, strategic work that actually drives real growth.
And look, this isn't some far-off science fiction dream. The shift towards AI agents orchestrating our work is happening right now. It's fundamentally changing how the most efficient companies operate. The competitive advantage is going to go to the folks who adapt first.
So as we wrap this up, the path is pretty clear, right? You go from fragmented tasks to connected tools to fully automated workflows that deliver a real calculated payoff. So this brings us back to you. After seeing all this, what's the first time draining workflow in your organization that you would want to automate?